Hello, callers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer stories. We start with Oriol Romeu as Barcelona are keen on lowering the 8 million euro price tag for midfield target Oriol Romeu. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Arda Guler. Despite the reports of Real Madrid already secured to get the player, a new report is still claiming that Barca have not yet given up on the pursuit of Arda Guler. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the story in much details, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Oriol Romeu is clearly a target for Barcelona in the ongoing summer transfer window, with the club keen on alleviating the loss of Sergio Busquets. The Girona star has emerged as one of the priorities in the market. Barcelona were initially keen on roping in quality individuals such as Martin Zubimendi or Joshua Kimmich, but the club are not in a position to pay a fortune for these players, which is why Xavi has set his sights on Romeo as a short-term solution. Up until now, Romeo's release clause value has been reported in an imprecise way, with most speculating it to be in the region of 5 to 10 million euro range. However, according to Mundo Deportivo, the exact value of the release clause is Romeo's contract is 8 million euros. That means Barcelona can secure the services of the former La Masia star for just 8 million euros this summer. The player, for his part, is keen on returning to Camp Nou and finally proving himself in the first team next season. However, the sticking point for Barcelona is the player's age. At 31, Romeo is in the final stage of his career, and the club do not want to pay 8 million euro for such a short-term solution. They are even willing to hand him a contract longer than a maximum of 3 years. As such, the Blaugrana are expected to negotiate with Girona, hoping to lower the cost of the operation. The Catalan rivals, though, are unlikely to budge, as they consider Romeo as one of their most important players and a true leader in the middle of the park. What, with that in mind, Barca could be compelled to offer one of their youth players in order to sweeten the terms. Estanis Pedrola was rumored to be one of the candidates, but these are still early days and more details should be out in the coming days. Barcelona has been broke to the level where even to pay 8 million, they have to negotiate. Me, I don't see any issue paying 8 million for Oriol Romeu. Like, to be honest, Barca want to come up with the excuse of the age, saying that he's 31. 8 million is much. I don't think it's much. 8 million is okay. It's okay. I don't see why Barca, all the transfer rumors, whatever price that is already there, Barca, you start getting reported Barca want to reduce the price by negotiating, all because they don't have money or whatever. I don't know. And Oriol Romeu has been a player strongly linked for a long time as Busquets' replacement. Of course, we quite know that from the beginning, Xavi had no plan for Oriol Romeu. It was just because Marcelo Brozovic, who was strongly linked some weeks back, had to choose Saudi Arabia over Barcelona after Barca were so sluggish in order to get deals done. And of course, even before Brozovic, there were top targets that Barca were really pursuing, like Amrabat, like Zubimendi, Joshua Kimmich. All of them went inside the water. There was nothing substantial of those deals. So Barca are now just managing another target that is just the fact that they must go for a Busquets replacement rather than ending the summer window without one. Oriol Romeu is a former La Masia player, we all know that, and of course he has been making some important strides playing for Girona. Majority of his career was in England, where he played for Southampton. Of course, Xavi likes the player and he wants the player to be a Busquets replacement. Honestly, sometimes when I see Oriol Romeu, he's more physical, and I kind of doubt what even makes Busquets and Oriol Romeu be that similar that Javi thinks he is a replacement for him? Because honestly, why better you keep Franchise in the team, because Franchise is also that kind of player like Oriol Romeu. They are more physical, they can play DM. So I don't know why Barca will want to sell Franchise, bringing in another player similar to his profile. And I think Franchise is even a more renowned and better player than Oriol Romeu. But of course, Javi does not like Franchise. He does not want him in his plans, and he's very clear from day one. So Barcelona currently are still contemplating on the pursuit of Oriol Romeu, the 8 million euro range that Girona are demanding. Reports are saying Barcelona are still contemplating about the deal, saying that they want to negotiate, or if possible, they exchange a player, or they put a player inside a deal like Estanis Pedrola, so that the price of Oriol Romeu can be reduced. But from what we are getting, they say Girona does not even want to entertain something like that. If they want to go for Estanis Pedrola, they want to go for him separately. Barcelona just keep crying about price all the time. Like, it baffles me that 8 million is still more than Barca's ability to pay, and they are talking about the player's age. Yes, he's 31, is true, but 8 million shouldn't be an issue that Barca would turn round and round for weeks and weeks being linked with a player. They don't want to buy him because of 8 million. So let's see how the coming weeks will look like. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. Just when it seemed Barcelona were about to pounce on the opportunity to sign young Turkish sensation Arda Guler, their perennial rivals Real Madrid were on hand to disrupt their plans. The Spanish capital club made a proposal for the Fenerbahce starlet, which convinced him to make the move to the Santiago Bernabeu. Although nothing has been official yet, everything suggests the young star is set to join Real Madrid ahead of the new season. Barcelona, though, are not ready to give up just yet. According to Sport, the club will make a last gasp attempt to convince Guler to make a fabulous U-turn on his reported decision to join Real Madrid. Barca, after all, had gone to great lengths to reach an agreement with Fenerbahce. Everything was close to completion and was subject to Guler's approval. But Real Madrid's late offer meant Barca were left behind in the race to sign the young Turk. But without any official announcement, Barcelona refused to give up just yet. The club's new sporting director, Deco, is set to play a crucial role in helping Barca remit their financial proposal to the player, although no details have emerged as of yet. The report suggests Guler will make his decision public in the next few hours. Barca themselves are in agreement that signing the Fenerbahce starlet could be very difficult, even though they were confident about signing the player not more than 36 hours ago. In the meantime, Barca appear to have succeeded in the pursuit of another young talent in Vitor Roque. The Brazilian should join Barca in 2024 in what could be a major boost for Xavi. Now, whether or not Gula can follow suit remains to be seen. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.